Hey folks, picture this. You're running a massive company like Procter Gamble, and it's kind of stumbling along like that one friend who shows up to the party with no plan and ends up spilling drinks everywhere. Enter A.G. Lafley and Roger Martin with their book, Playing to Win. These guys aren't just theorists. They turned P&G around from a sleepy giant into a profit-doubling beast. And let me tell you, their secret sauce? It's not some mystical MBA voodoo. It's about making smart, gutsy choices to actually win, not just participate like you're in a participation trophy league. So the big idea here is strategy isn't this fluffy buzzword fest where you slap together a vision statement and call it a day. Nope, it's like picking your battles in a video game where you can't afford to grind every level. They lay out this super straightforward framework called the Strategy Choice Cascade. Fancy name, but it's basically 5 killer questions that force you to get real. First off, what's your winning aspiration? Don't just say make money. That's like saying your life's goal is to breathe. Make it inspiring, like P&G's vibe of improving everyday lives with stuff people actually need, which helped them skyrocket sales. Then where will you play? This is the fun part. Decide which sandbox you're jumping into and which ones you're ghosting. Spread too thin, and you're like that overcommitted uncle at family reunions, showing up everywhere but impressing no one. P&G nailed this with Olay skincare. They zeroed in on women in their 30s, looking for anti-aging magic in everyday stores, ditching the snooty high-end spots where they'd get crushed. Next up, how will you win? Okay, this is where it gets competitive, like trash-talking your rivals at game night. You either differentiate, like offering premium stuff at fair prices, think Apple's sleek gadgets, or go low cost like Walmart's bargain basement. P&G crushed it with Pampers by pouring cash into R&D for the comfiest, leak-proof diapers ever, creating this sweet spot that parents couldn't resist and competitors couldn't copy without sweating bullets. But wait, you can't just dream this up. You need the chops to back it. That's the capabilities bit. What unique skills do you have or need to build? P&G leaned on their ninja-level consumer research and branding wizardry to make it all click. And finally, hook up management systems to keep the train on the tracks. Think metrics, incentives, and processes that make sure everyone's rowing in the same direction, not paddling in circles. The hilarious truth? Most companies flop because they avoid these tough calls, chasing every shiny trend like a cat with a laser pointer. Lafley and Martin used real P&G war stories, like revamping beauty lines or testing ideas in tiny markets first, to show how this stuff works in the wild. They even throw in a strategy logic flow to test your plans, basically asking, what would have to be true for this not to blow up? It's like a reality check before you bet the farm. And here's the kicker. In today's crazy VUCA world, volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous, strategy's not a set it and forget it deal. It's an endless hustle, constantly tweaking and adapting so you don't end up like those dinosaurs who thought, hey, meteors. What meteors? If you're in business or just love outsmarting the competition, this book's your cheat code. Short, punchy, and packed with wins. Grab it and start playing to actually, win.